I did just want to make a note. We heard earlier from Adrian Flannelly, who, I don't want to say snuck in, but did mention that he was a musician and is a musician. And we've heard such wonderful, wonderful entertainment. I just wonder, I don't know if we have time for it here today, but is there any kind of a groundswell of support for Adrian's rendition of his signature song, The Unicorn? There's some enthusiasm, but Adrian, not enough for today, but good. First of all, just a very quick word of thanks, of course, to Neil and to Patricia. What a wonderful group of inductees here today. Many of them very dear friends for a long time, and I am so honored to be part of this 2019 group. I could not help but be reflecting here that for me it was 1987, a long time ago, 32 years ago. And I remember very vividly because I was at the press conference that Neil and Patricia were announcing and promoting the Irish American magazine. And while I thought that was of some interest, I actually said to Neil, you ought to think about setting up a Hall of Fame. And in the event you do, maybe, by the way, you'll include me in about 25 years, you know? So I thank you very much for that, and I'm very, very, very grateful. I mentioned 1987, 32 years. It is remarkable what the combination of Neil and Patricia have done. Magazine, weekly newspaper, leadership in Congress for reform of the immigration laws, Irish Central now, and the Hall of Fame, all creative Irish programs that mean so much to the Irish community. And by and large, they've come out of the thoughts of these two. And so I don't know if we'll ever set up a super Hall of Fame, but if we do, I'm going to have to tell you, O'Dowd will be my first inductee, I would suggest. Congratulations and thank you. Thank you, Mayor. I want to pay, of course, a special thanks to my family, my wife Kitty, and my sons John and Michael, who are here. What this has done for me and the family, Neil, I want you to know it's allowed me to, by being inducted into the Hall of Fame today, to tremendously exaggerate my accomplishments. It's been a tremendous help. I just have one thought to leave with you. 2 nights from today, the largest crowd will gather in the course of a year as we join together for the Friendly Sons Dinner. It's a wonderful, wonderful event. And included, it's sitting at that table, often mostly with tuxedos and cigars and talking about their aunt who was a Carmelite nun and thinking about things that are Irish. In that group is probably the greatest collection of CEOs, business leaders, medicine leaders, lawyers, across the board, government. And they all have a commonness, in most cases, as being Irish. And I think that our greatest challenge, as it was in reference being made in 1992 to this guy from Arkansas coming in and committing himself to appointing an American special peace envoy, eventually, as we all know, Senator Mitchell filled that role and brought us to the Good Friday Agreement. What we really need to do, and the challenge of all of us, is not people sitting in this room, but in somehow getting the CEOs and leaders in all the fields of culture in our country, the Irish presence, to be more involved in not only the search for peace in Northern Ireland, but for the support of all of these other issues: immigration, the McGuinness principles, the concern about Brexit and what it means for Good Friday agreements. We've got to somehow activate more of those sitting 2 nights from now at the Friendly Sons. That's our challenge. Our challenge is to get activation and motivation. For today, this is an honor, as each of us has said, of such great significance to us personally. It is something that I will always treasure. And to you, Neil, and to Patricia, I'm grateful beyond words. Thanks a million.